Hello everybody, this is another quick video on the video series that I'm doing, collecting all the games that I used to have for all my childhood systems after I traded them all in to Funko Land, GameStop, what have you. So, 3 games came in the mail today from J Street in Pennsylvania. They did not have them at the Berkshire Mall store or New York, Albany area. They were all in Pennsylvania. They're complete in box. 2 are Genesis games that I've been looking for. 1 is a Nintendo 64 game. So, without further ado, we have NHL 98. Okay, NHL 98 for the Sega Genesis. I'll show you here, right on the back, as you can see. Okay, here you go. Alright, NHL 98. Okay, and on the back it says, the ultimate judge, run the ice with the world's best hockey players, execute give-and-go plays, shake the boards with brutal hip checks, fire off blistering one-timers, and vault the wall to change lines on the fly. In the sports gaming world, NHL 98 is the only competition on ice. And the in-game graphics on the back say, face off against the world's best, get the puck to your player who is on a hot streak, choose from all 26 NHL teams, both all-star teams and 3 national teams, and check opposing players. New for 98, you got 3 different game speeds, enhanced computer AI, player hot and cold streaks, automatic goalie switching, updated team rosters and player ratings, enhanced penalty awareness including 2-line pass rule, more intelligent crowd, new coaching menu allowing players to apply different strategies to different lines and hip checks. Also, what I found interesting about NHL 98 for Genesis, even though it's EA Sports, on the back here, you can see that it was distributed by THQ. See that? Right over here, THQ, which is strange. But it is complete in box, as you can see. You have the manual, okay, and check out this year's lineup. So there's a little pamphlet in here that shows you the lineup, okay, for the EA Sports games coming to the Genesis, which is pretty cool. So you had Madden 98. So you had NFL Speed and Intensity Madden style. Madden NFL 98 captures everything you love about football. Huge hits, a burst up the middle, tough play calls, a diving catch in the corner of the red end zone. Roster decisions. You have to do it all to get to the Super Bowl because this is the biggest, baddest, most realistic Madden ever. Over 100 current and all-time teams. Madden and some are all in the booth. New, replay any of the last 10 Super Bowls. Enhanced computer AI. New team hot and cold streaks. Create players at any position. Track player and team stats all season. Advanced play calling, multiple sets and formations. Call audibles at the line of scrimmage. New 3 difficulty levels, Rookie, Pro, and Madden. Then the next game they have advertised is NHL 98 for the Genesis. And this is interesting because in the pamphlet it shows almost like a paper box Genesis game, whereas this, you can see the red stripe on the left-hand side is usually the paper box. This here doesn't have that, just a regular box. So there must have been 2 different ways you could have bought it. NBA Live 98, same thing. You got NBA Live 98, Tim Hardaway on the cover. There he is. Okay. The soul of hoops brings the power. With tight moves and competition-tested gameplay, NBA Live 98 delivers the raw power of today's NBA. Power slams, power moves, power competition. Want some? Reverse layups, baseball passes, scoop shots, alley-oops, intentional fouls, and double teaming. 2-on-2 and 3-on-3 half-court games. New team and player practice modes, fine-tune your moves, passing and play calling before the big game. New realistic trading mode incorporating player ratings, no more unfair trades. Exhibition season and playoff modes, all 29 NBA teams, both all-star teams and 4 custom teams. Create, edit, and trade the next NBA All-Stars. New option to shoot at the same basket for the entire game. New computer-generated mid-season All-Star game, up to 5 game players battling on the court. So there's a little pamphlet for the NHL 98. And then you could have sent away for a replica mini mask. The teams that were on there, or the players you could have gotten, were Patrick Roy Classic on the Canadiens, Patrick Roy on the Avalanche, Mike Richter of the the Rangers, John Van Beesbrook of the Panthers, and Martin Brodeur of the Devils. Okay, so there's NHL 98 for Genesis. The next game was in the paper box, and it's World Series Baseball 96 with David Justice on the cover. I remember buying this when it first came out, and it was one of the best. David Justice is not on the cover. It's Manny Ramirez. I think World Series Baseball 95 had David Justice on the cover, if I recall. Or 97, I'm sorry. World Series Baseball 97, I think, had David Justice. Whereas 96 is Manny Ramirez of the Cleveland Indians. There he is, young Manny Ramirez. Okay, and on the bin, I'll show you the back here. You guys can see that. World Series Baseball 96, step up to the plate. New features. New rosters and stats, updated from 1995 MLB season. League mode, 5 different season lengths, 13, 26, 52, 104, 162. Schedule, features the current 1996 MLB season. Postseason awards, league leaders, 5 offensive and 4 pitching categories. And the original features, all 700 players, all 28 teams and stadiums, draft and trade players, all-star game, in the batter's box view, and home run derby. So World Series Baseball 96 with Manny Ramirez on the cover. And the last game is Clay. This cost me a pretty penny to get. Clay Fighter 63 1/3 for the N64. Appearance by Earthworm Jim. This is not the director's cut. If it was, I'd be tap dancing down the hallway. It's just the regular Clay Fighter 63 1/3. And there you go on the back. You can see the game. But basically, it says Clay Combat in 3D Worlds, and it's published by Interplay. Nintendo Power says Clay Fighter 63 1/3 looks terrific. It has more variety than any other N64 fighting game. Warning, contains no bloody carnage or fighters named Ryu or Ken. And for those of you who don't know what Clay Fighter is, it's a spoof of fighting games. Get ready to crumble. Okay? Once again, the Clay Fighters prove that when you play a state-of-the-art fighter, you might lose lives, you might lose limbs, but there's no reason to lose your sense of humor. 3D breakthrough attacks. Fight in and out of 3D backgrounds, get tossed out a window, and resume fighting outside. Characters. Choose from 12 eccentric fighters, including brand new combatants and old favorites like Bad Mr. Frosty and Bonker the Clown. Includes bonus secret characters who are so famous that a legal gag order prohibits us from revealing their identity. Movement. Move freely in over 12 highly detailed 3D environments. Custom perspectives. Dramatic free-floating camera creates a unique fighting experience with each match. Combat features. Whack your foes with situation hits, brutal combos, juggling, air blocking, body morphing, falling obstacles, special claytalities, parrying, in-game taunts, running, and much, much more. Clay Fighter 63 1/3 for the N64. And there you have it. Those are the 3 games that came in the mail to add to the collection. Again, here's the thing, folks. I'm almost done with my collection as far as Genesis. I'm missing a few. PlayStation 1, missing a few. Dreamcast, missing a few. Saturn, missing a few. N64, I'm missing a ton. I just haven't really looked for it that much. The one game that I'm missing, and for those of you who are out there who are watching this, please, if you know somebody, ask them. I want to buy the game. Sumo Fighter Complete in Box for the original Game Boy. If I can get that game, my Game Boy collection personally for me would be complete. I have one coming in the mail right now, and I think there's another one I need to get, but that's easy as pie. Just missing the Sumo Fighter. And that's it. Once I get that, I can start doing the game room tours, show you what's going on down there, the work in progress we're doing down there, and I'm going to revert to the new style of camera. But until I get this one game, man, it's going to be this type of video. Again, leave comment in the comment section, subscribe, whatever you guys do. And again, thanks for watching.